Hey everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So excited today because we have done a full face of Natasha Denona. I'm a big fan. There's nothing that she can really do that's wrong for me, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. But let's get started because I own pretty much a full face. So for primer, I used her Hydrogen Skin Glass Primer. I like that. Is it good for the winter or the summer? I mean, probably not. It does tend to make my skin a little bit on the oilier side. However, this is kind of a matte foundation, the Foundation X, so it kind of works really good together for me anyway. Again, this is not available anymore. I'm hoping she brings this back because this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite foundation, to be fair. Like, it can do no wrong. Like, every time, I love my makeup. Every time I use that, I just love it. I used her under eye concealer in C2, her corrector. And then on top of that, I used the concealer in 5. And love it. Now, she doesn't have a setting powder, so to say, at least I don't know of one. So I did use my Pat McGrath under eye setting for my under eyes, but I set the rest of my face with her foundation powder in N6. I like it as a setting powder, to be fair, not necessarily as a foundation, though it could be used as one, I suppose. I just don't use it. For bronzer, I used her Bronze and Glow. I have this littler one, and then of course I have the bigger one too. And then I thought, what palette do I use? I'm pretty sure I own all of them. I mean, from minis to the midi to the big ones to the Mac Daddy ones. I own them all. And I regret nothing. I regret nothing when it comes to this brand. Pat McGrath, I regret nothing. Are they repeated shades, some of them? Yep. Do I have maybe 4 to 5 of the shades? Certain shades? Yep. Do I care? Nope. So I decided to go with not necessarily like my very favorite collection, because I do really enjoy the nude and the retro, but top 5 collection, we'll say, and it's the My Dream. And like, I think that collection, the whole collection as a whole, probably is one of my favorite collections technically, because I mean, I just think she nailed it all the way through, from the lips to the blushes to the highlighters to the palette, you know what I mean? And I mean, the look is stunning. It goes with my outfit. You can do no wrong with the My Dream palette. However, I also really love the retro palette and the I Need a Nude. The gold, I know it just relaunched, and I probably should have done a video on that. It's just not my favorite. Gold's just not it for me, and that's okay, because it is it for other people. Do I think it looks okay on me? Yes, I do, because of my skin tone. I do think it looks good, but I just don't prefer it. That's all. But I am wearing this here. So I'm wearing the blush. I'm wearing the whole thing, because I put this on, then I put this, and then I topped it, the highlighter, with that. So this is a cream blush, this is the Cream Glow base, and this is the Dream Glow, and I am wearing that all over the face. She does have that contour. Now, I do like the palettes where she's got like the blushes and the eyeshadows at the bottom. I love them. I have actually, the only time I've actually left the state that I live in, I took it with me. It was I think it was the Love, if I'm remembering correctly. That's the one I took, and I adore them. I think that she did a fantastic job. I do I mean, she kind of has a sculpting powder, but not really. And she doesn't really have bronzers outside of like that and the bigger tan and the bigger bronze, I think, palette. I need bronzers. I do. I don't care if it's cream. I don't care if it's powder. I just need them. So, but I am wearing that with the bronzer I do have. I don't think it's a good match because I feel like that's more warm toned. This is more cool toned. But we're making it work. We're making it work today. For lips, get this. I didn't even know I had it. I forgot. She may still have these available. I don't know. I was going to wear the My Dream lip collection. I didn't. Because I found that I have her liners, her lip liners. Amazing. I have her lipsticks. Amazing. The gloss, I like it, but it's a gloss. Do I think you need to spend that kind of money on a gloss? Maybe not. Do I think you need to spend this kind of money on any of this? Maybe not. But in my opinion, and the things I like, it's not really a here or there. But I did put on, which I just thought was perfect. It's the Louise liquid lip. I don't know if she still has these though. But I have 2 of her liquid lips. I have 2 of the glosses. And again, I got 3 of her glosses actually, because I have the this one. This one I use. I use this one a good bit. These I don't. The Lip Euphoria, I don't use these really. I do think that this one is a springtime color. This is just a nude. But I don't really wear them. I'm not gonna lie. But I do enjoy the other one. The My Dream one. It's just the perfect tone. I own several of, like I said, the lip liners, I own several, but I just thought Louise was what was going to work today, considering that's my name. But I thought we could top it maybe with something to give it a little more something. I don't know. Maybe a little Lawless to give me some hydration. Just a little. Because, you know, my lips be feeling dry. But of course, that's what a liquid lip does. So, I'm really not going to knock it for that. But, and I don't mind glosses. I think that they can be messy depending on, you know, what you're doing for the day. I'm not doing much, so. And I love the way the Lawless glosses look and feel on your lips. Like, you can't do wrong with them. And they just look beautiful, to be fair. You know, there's nothing, like, it makes my lip lines fill in, even though I'm wearing a liquid lip under it. She doesn't have like a lip conditioning type thing yet, and I'm curious on that. Well, she does have the gold thing now. I take that back. She has the gold, and I could have wore that today, but I didn't because my daughter stole it. My younger daughter, so I couldn't wear that today. I should have. But to nourish my lips prior to putting that on, I've been wearing the Give, that balm. Oh my gosh, it burns, but it does plump those lips, let me tell you. For nail polish, I am wearing the LA Colors in Princess. I think it also goes really well with this look. Man, I could not tell you. Like, if I had to pick certain things from this brand to suggest, I couldn't even, because it's all to me, and again, that's where I know I'm biased, because it's all to me so good. Like, there's not one thing I don't like from this brand. Well, I mean, I'm not a big fan of liquid lips, but you know, that's me. Like, the formula's fine. The lip glosses, I'm not a big lip gloss fan either. But again, the formula is fine. So, it's just preferences. But it's good. Alright, let's get started on the eye look. We're going to use the I Need a Dream. I'm combining 2 palettes. Although that would be a good combination. Not just saying. Because this is very much deep and dark. But that's okay. I also used her brushes because I had got her brushes, a little brush set. It looks like this, and then I just added in like the ones that weren't in here. Although I looked now and she doesn't have any tools really on her site. I also have her pencil sharpener. Added it in one time. It's a pencil sharpener. Just so you know, don't go crazy. It's just a pencil sharpener. But to hit the threshold to get the free shipping. But let's go into this. The first shade we are going to go into is Nurture, which is this one right here. And we're going to start with that shade as a transition. See, I pretend like I know what I'm talking about when I truly have no idea what I'm talking about. And I do like her brushes. I do. But I don't think that that's the money to necessarily spend. You know what I mean? I bought them because she does a lot of tutorials. And I think that's another reason why I like this brand. Because she uses her products all the time. Different ways, different models, different ages, different eye shapes, the whole 9 yards. She really showcases her products, and I like that. And I never, well, again, I'm not a makeup artist, so there you go. But I thought in my little head, well, if I got the same tools, maybe the looks would turn out better, you know? If I was using what she was using, then how could it not turn out? Well, there's a lot of reasons why it's not going to turn out. One, age. Two, tone, skin tone, all that. Shape of eye. I mean, all this could play a part in why things don't turn out, you know, like you see it on Instagram or YouTube or whatever you're watching. But most importantly, I'm not her. I'm not a makeup artist. So I don't know what I'm doing, you know. I will say that, you know, I get close as long as it's not too, you know, dramatic or too, we're going to go into instinct, too detailed of work. I can get closer if I use her brushes and stuff. Because, I mean, it is a tutorial all the way through, which is nice, but it still don't look like what the model looks like. But again, eye shape, all that stuff plays a part. But like I said, and can I get the same look if I'm using other brushes? Yes. I will say natural hair brushes, I find with these higher end, tend to work a little better. Do you have to use them? No. I've used my BK Beauty brushes and it's worked great. I've used my Sigma brushes. I mean, I've used pretty much every brush you could, and you can get it to work. The question is how much work are you willing to put into the look, and how long do you want it to take to do the look. Alright, I kind of got it where I want it. We're going to take Instinct, that same shade I just used, and I'm going to run it under the lower lash line. I'm also using her eyeliner today. I know she has an eye base too, and people do rave on that. I've never tried it. I need to. I do need to. But I'm just wearing her concealer as an eye base today. Laziness yet again. But I am wearing her eyeliner in, I think it's burgundy. Yeah, burgundy. And I have her eyeliner in brown too. And I really do. I like them. Again, I think you need to spend that kind of price point now. ColourPop has just as pretty eyeliners. There's our mechanical, not sharpener. But, I mean, I know people have preferences. I don't really care if it's sharpenable or mechanical, so to say. But I will say ColourPop's dry out fairly easy, where I haven't had these dry out at all. We're going to go into the shade Edgy now to darken it up. I also have her, what are these? These trichrome, what are they called? Oh, okay. Chroma liquid eyeshadows. I own 3. I'm not for sure how many there are, but I own 3. And I was going to use them today to show them off too, so you can see them. But then I had to use the lid shade I used because it's just stunning. But I will say that I like those too. And if you have like whether you do or don't. But if you have the Safari palette, which is all matte, those go well with it. If you wanted like a shimmer to it, or if you just wanted to play with a trichrome, it's not that I don't like trichrome or duochromes. It's that when I look in the mirror, I expect to see what I see, and just because the light hits it differently in different angles, like I still want, like, you know what I mean, or trying to say. So sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't, because in one light they'll look one color, and another light they'll look another, and it can be fun, don't get me wrong. Because the shade I'm going to put on my lid now technically is a duochrome. It's the Color Vision. But I don't know, there's just something about that color that works. And it could be because I build it up on these colors so it pulls more of that color. I don't know. But I like the way it does work. And as you can see, these shadows just do the work for you. You don't have to do much. I'm just going to go back into the previous color. It's just a lot of back and forth, really. Again, if that's what you want to do, you could have. I don't need to necessarily go back and forth. I think they've blended well together. So I don't think you need to, but it does look nice if you do. Alright. Then we're going to take that shade on the edgy shade that I used to deepen up the outer corner, and we're going to deepen up the lash line a little bit now. We're going to deepen it up darker in a minute, but you know what I didn't do? I didn't even apply mascara on this I didn't even have lipstick on technically when I sat down to film. I was like, oh, I'm ready. And then I realized I didn't have a lipstick. Do I have a Natasha Denona mascara? I don't think I do. Does she even have one? I don't think so. Wouldn't that be awful if she did and I didn't know about it? Okay, we're going to take Vision now, which is like a pink, gold, green, I don't even know. You'll see it though. Ready? And I don't have a base down, but we're going to go in lightly. I love this brush for this right here. It is just small enough for my hooded eyes. But look at that shine. Stunning. Now the liquid that I was telling you about, the Grwm, they do the same thing, but it's even more intense. Because it is a liquid. So, but it looks like that all day. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I could have sprayed this and did it, or used my finger or anything like that to, you know, but I'd be lazy. I'm going to go back into edgy. But there is something really special about that shade there. Vision, Babies, and you'll see right now, Spontaneous. Oh, okay, inner corner. But even on the lid, this shade, okay? We're going to pick it up. We're going to put that on the inner corner here. Do you see that inner corner? Oh, I mean, it's gorgeous. Again, didn't spray it. Have no kind of glitter glue. And it's stunning. I mean, it is stunning. That's just so pretty to me. I'm sorry. She should not be allowed to make these kind of shadows. So here's one of the shades that I have multiples of. The Blackest Black. I can't tell you how many palettes this is in that I have. But we're going to take it and we're going to run it along the lash line. And I will say that I love the name to this because, well, it really is the blackest of black. I'm curious, does she have a shade that's like the whitest of white? She should. I don't even, yeah, because in Xenon, I don't think she calls it the whitest of white. But she does have that one, the smaller one. Not, I mean, she's got the bigger one too, but I think that mini Xenon. I'm curious what her next palette will be. I'm wondering if it will be a new, like a midi or a mini golden. She could do that and either add more darker shades so that that palette would have more depth, or the shades that she took out of the gold palette, put it in that. But I don't know which way she'll go. I don't know if she'll even do a mini golden. She's got the midi golden. I still have my gold palette and it performs just as good as it did the day I got it. So, I mean, to be fair, all of my palettes do. I think the only one that I'm not for like 100% sure on is the not the Tropic, not the Safari. Oh Lord, maybe it is the Tropic. No, it's the Lila. That's the only one I'm not for sure on. But it could just be me. That's why I say that. Like, I think it is, like, the formulas are fine. But, I mean, if it's not, that palette is as old. I mean, what year did she come out with that? That's one of her, like, first ones. You know what I mean? And time just runs together for me. It's crazy. Things I think happened last week happened 4 years ago. And things that happened 4 years ago I think happened last week. So it's kind of crazy when you think about stuff. We're going to go back into Edgy. To kind of... because I don't want to lose that, like, purple down there. Oh. You know, the other thing is, I do not know how people can just look up and do their lower lash line. Do you know how many times I've poked myself in the eyeball doing that? Trying to do it? Because when they do it, it makes it look so easy and like, I don't know. It makes it look so easy and I'm like, oh, I can do that. And it's like, no, you can't. And no, I can't. No, I can't. Nope, nope. I think I can, but I cannot. Alright, I think that is it for the eye look. I do need to put on mascara though. Which one should I use for today? I feel like this look needs volume. I'm thinking YSL. Yeah. Because I feel like in the black, the YSL in the black. Yep, got it. Because I was going to say Gucci, but I don't feel like this look looks... I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a Gucci look. It feels like a YSL look. If that makes any sense at all to you all. I can't believe I didn't even add mascara to this eye. That's craziness. I just got in a hurry to film and forgot. I will say I tried that Huda Beauty. Oh, you all. I gotta give it another try because it could have been that stupid Tear foundation. Did not like that. And let me tell you, you don't want to sweat in it. And I was sweating yesterday, and I was wearing this foundation, the Natasha Denona. My makeup held. Like, yeah, I was sweating, but I could just take a blot thing and blot it. You didn't see sweat marks after that. No, you did not. It looked just fine. But with the Tear, it was dripping off of me. I was like, what in the Lord is this? Again, in the winter, maybe, or if you're not in a, climate where you get hot, it might be perfect. But for me, it wasn't. I'll be honest. And it's not like I'm oily skin and it broke it down either. Like, I was sweating. I was putting it to the test. And it failed. Now, as far as the mascara, it could have very well been the foundation making that do that, but man, it was all over the place too. But I'm just letting you know, like, it was all over the place. However, I'm not for sure yet on why it was all over the place. So I do need to use that mascara again to see if it will hold like with this foundation. Should have did it with this look. Well, but it gives me length, not volume. You all, I think it's time that this boy goes. I think it's done. I think it's given me all it could give. And we'll be honest, I think it's time to throw it away and get a new one. Well, I already have a new one. I gotta back up there. Because I ain't about to go without this mascara, but I do think it's time for this one to go. I'll just sit it there for right now, but my new one is right here. So we will just bring him on down. Come on down. What was that show? Price is Right. That's how I feel with the YSL and the Gucci. As soon as I realize it's like backup time, or I'll have a backup on hand, because like I ain't playing when it comes to that. Like, if I could do lashes, it wouldn't matter. I don't think personally it would then matter what you used, because you're putting lashes, you're not gonna see it, you know what I mean? But for people that don't wear them, like, mascara really does matter. And I definitely have been using, like, the Grande lash serum, trying to grow my lashes out even. So I am putting the work in. And the Grande serum does work. And I use it hand in hand with, like, that conditioning mascara. Or not the conditioning mascara. They do have that too. I guess I could try that with the rest of the steps. But I use, at night, I put the serum on. And then they have some sort of conditioning, like a lash conditioner. And I put that on. And then I go to sleep. Morning, I rinse it off. Now, they do have a mascara that says it's like lash conditioning or something. And I could try it for a couple of weeks along with that routine that I do to see if it even does more for my lashes. But just those 2 steps every night, I would say seriously within 3 weeks I noticed like a difference, but within like 3 months I saw like there was no denying my lashes. There was more of them. The length was there. Like, it was just crazy. And when I stopped using it, y'all, I've done that before too. I don't like it because I just don't have the lashes at all. Yeah, that mascara's gone. It's done because it ain't really doing much of anything, to be fair. At least I don't think it is. So yeah, it's time to open up a new one. I use the Lancome Deaf Seals for the bottom. But all in all, I think that this look is just beautiful. There's not been a look using the My Dream that came out bad. There's not a look using the I Need a Nude. That was bad. And there's not a look using the retro. I've played with the rest of them, and I've had looks that were great. But then some that were so-so. But with those three in particular palettes, 100%, whether it be my favorite color story, and that's why, whatever it is, those three palettes, there's not a look that turns out bad. I'm like, oh, wow. And come on, I don't do makeup, so I don't know what I'm doing for nothing. So that goes to tell you right there that if a look comes out good, it ain't because of me. It's because of the makeup. So her foundation, her bronzer, her blush, her highlighter, lips, eyes, that's all her. That's her formulas. And I think it looks so nice. And it will last all day long. All day. No issues, no problems, no nothing. But let me know. What is your favorite thing from this brand? Do you have a favorite? Have you tried this brand? Let me know. I'm curious. And then let me know, what is your favorite brand? Have I already done it, or is it to come? Let me know. Maybe it's a brand I don't even know about. Maybe I need to know about it. I probably don't need to know about it, to be fair. But maybe I do. But anywho, I will let you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. My favorite pieces from her would be her new highlighters, number 1. Pick a palette. Any palette. Number 2. And I would say her foundation, but since you can't get it, her concealer. Number 3. Yeah, that's where I'm going to put him. So those are my top 3 things, you know. Then it'd go into lip liners, lipsticks, eyeliners, that sort of thing. But those would be my top 3. Alright, I will let you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that, where you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. I think this is the last N I have, so we'll be going into O. I don't think I have an O. Is there an O? Oh no. Okay, we'll see. If not P, if not Q, or whatever, we'll be going on. Well, I know there's a P, so that's good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, I'll see you in the next one, though. Take care. Bye.